Hi, this is my Module 11 reflection video on my lesson plan and the lesson plan video where I taught my lesson to students. So what I have learned was that I clearly didn't think about the time of the video that I was showing for my lesson and the amount of content that was in it. The age group for my lesson plan is geared for like first or second grade students, possibly third, but I wouldn't say any older. So for an 11-minute long video that describes the different parts of a plant and their functions, I realized very quickly that it was a lot of information to take in, and I needed to pause it and talk about each part as it went. I adapted to that fairly quickly, and the students that I used for my lesson seemed to retain the information with just minimal prompting to remind them. And the lesson went very well, I think, overall. I asked them at the end what they thought about the lesson, if they thought it was an activity that a classroom of students would enjoy, and they said yes, they had a lot of fun, and said their favorite part of it was creating the picture they get to draw at the end of their own. They liked being able to label the parts and make their own type of plant and describe it. I think that my strength in this was having a lot of opportunity to engage technology with also doing hands-on stuff. So at the beginning we watched a YouTube video to learn about the different parts of a plant, and then we did some group discussion on using the whiteboard and kind of recapped the things that we were learning. And then they got to use a worksheet and label the parts of the plant on their own, so they got to write it. Not only did they get to say it out loud, they got to write it down, and using just different formats to really absorb the information, to really learn the topic that we were trying to learn. And then at the end, they got to create their own plant and label all the parts and describe what each part's function was, which is the part they would be graded on at the end, just to make sure that they really understood the content and took in what they were learning. And I think that was that showed many different ways for them to take in the information and gain the knowledge that they needed to learn to meet the objectives. Thank you.